What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. Today, I thought we could have fun with a few easy paper crafts, which means I made a printable. One of our very first videos on my Froggy stuff was about making wallpaper for the dollhouse. Little Bella wanted to make a video, so we just took a piece of paper and drew little red circles, a few stems, and leaves to make a quick cherry pattern. So I got on my tablet and drew a printable cherry wallpaper. I was reminiscing, I was in my feelings, but now we have printable cherry wallpaper that I'll put on the blog in our wallpaper album. If anybody wants cherry wallpaper, I think it could be cute in a kitchen or a little bakery, but after drawing the wallpaper, I was inspired and made a little cherry-themed printable with a few quick crafts for the dolls. The first thing we're going to make is a new book. This is one of our easy books that can open. We'll need the cover, the pages, and the template. So let's cut them out. I will also need a little cardstock or craft foam. I glue the template on top. I'm using a glue stick to attach the paper, then cut it out and repeat until it's just a little thinner than the spine. I glue the cover onto cardstock, cut it out and fold on the lines. Take the pages and fold them as well. Glue the two center pages together, then glue the last page onto the stack of cardstock, then glue it into the cover to make a quick paperback book where we can open it and turn the page, giving the dolls a new love story to read in the dollhouse. If the dolls would like a snack while reading, I made a printable for a bar of chocolate. You can print it on cardstock or paper, cut them out. I cut the wrapper on the outside line and the candy bars on the inside line. I use a dotting tool to go over the lines on the label to make it easier to fold. Add a little glue to the tab, then glue it to the back to make a little sleeve. The paper chocolate should be able to fit inside. If not, you can just trim it down a little. We can glue a few layers together to make it thicker. I glued 3 together, then I'm taking the 4th one and cutting it into squares. Glue the squares on top for a little dimension. Touch up the edges with paint, then brush it with a little glue. I use tacky glue to give it a shine. We can place it in the sleeve. We can also take an old candy wrapper, wrap it around the bar, then place it in the sleeve, and it's ready for the dolls. And we can open it up and peel back some of the foil so the dolls can take a bite. I think these printables could easily be used for Valentine's Day. And when I think of Valentine's Day, I think of cards. And when I think of cards, I think of a mailbox. So I made a mailbox printable. I printed it on cardstock and I'm cutting it out. There are 4 pieces and I have not tested this yet. So we'll be doing that together. On the little white border, I make a small cut into the corner, then cut along the curve to make little tabs that we can bend going around. Bend the side tab, fold on the other lines, and we're just going to make a small cut right here so these two can bend separately. And I'm going to take it and fold it in. Then let's see if this rectangle can fit all the way around. Yeah, it can, with a little left over. So I make a mark, fold at the line marked, then glue it all together. And we have kind of a mailbox shape. And I just found my first mistake. This little square was supposed to be a guide on where to place the flag. But since the opening is over here, the square should have been over here. But we'll just figure it out as we go. For the door, I have 2 pieces. On this one, I want to go over it with the dotting tool. Then I flipped it over and went over it again on the other side, so the letters stick out a little. This would have been easier to do if I had just made a mirror image, but here we are. And let's trim it down a little, so when we glue it onto the front, there's another little edge. Let's make the tabs across the top, just like before. Fold them over, take this strip on the side and glue it going around. Trim off the excess and leave the bottom tab. Let's make sure it can fit looks like it'll work. I glue our little embossed piece on the front, then glue the bottom tab underneath. I glue the flag onto another piece of cardstock, cut it out. Then we can glue it on, or we can paint them. I'm painting the flag red as well, and the other side. Take a leftover piece of cardstock, and let's just draw like a little rounded rectangle shape. Add some tabs onto the bottom and onto one side. Something kind of like that. Cut it out, fold on the lines, then glue the tabs onto the side of the mailbox, making a small pocket. Then let's paint it black to match, being careful not to paint the opening. While that's drying, let's take some leftover wooden dowels. I have some square pieces left over from another project. This one's about 7 inches. I'm going to just keep it as is. And I cut the other one to be a little shorter than the mailbox. Glue them together, making a right angle. I take the leftover piece and cut the ends at a 45-degree angle and glue it underneath. I want it to be a little taller, so I'm gluing it onto a block. Then paint it. Let's add a wooden circle to the bottom to make sure it's stable. Then glue on some greenery. I added a few roses for a little splash of color. Let's dry brush the mailbox with a little silver paint to make some of those details stand out. Then we can place the flag in the pocket, and it should be able to just sit there. And we can even move it up when the dolls have mail to pick up. Then we can glue it onto the post, and it's good to go. Now we just need some mail to place inside. On the printable, we have a few cards and envelopes. I cut the cards out of cardstock and the envelopes out of paper. We can just fold the cards in half, and they're good to go. They can be used as Valentine's Day cards or for stationery. Take the envelopes and fold on the lines, flip it over, and fold over the sides, then fold up the bottom tab and glue it in place to make envelopes that can fit the cards. And we can just close that up. On the printable, I also included some stamps just for a little extra fun and because there was some space, so the dolls have some postage supplies. Now the envelopes already have stamps on them, but we could always glue one on top to make them stand out. I also included a large envelope or mailer and a few shipping labels. We can cut them out, fold on the lines, then fold in the side tab and glue down the back, fold up the bottom and glue it down to make a large envelope. And we can glue the shipping label onto the front so the dolls have more mail. We can also cut the shipping label into smaller pieces, then glue them onto the envelope so it's ready to go in the mailbox. Let's check to see if they fit, and they do. And if the dolls want to mail something larger, we have a box. I'm cutting it out of cardstock, then fold on the lines. Take the blank side with the tabs at the end. I take the tab at the bottom and I'm going to glue it onto this side tab here, just like that. Then take the tab in the middle and fold it in and glue it down as well. We're starting to have a little box shape here, and we're going to take this tab on the side that says priority and glue it to the other side. Then glue down the bottom tab, and we have a shipping box that is still open on the side. Glue the label onto the front, and we've got a box that is large enough to fit the book, and maybe a candy bar or two. Cut a scrap of paper into thin strips, then crumble it up and add it to the box to keep the items protected while shipping. And I think it's possible to put the book in the mailer, and that's a yes. And we can just fold over and glue down the top. Love that. Now we can make tiny mail that we can actually open. So today we made envelopes, cards, stamps and labels, a bar of chocolate that we can unwrap, a new book, and a shipping box, along with a mailbox that can open. And the shipping box can fit inside. This printable is available to download for free on our blog, myfroggystuff.blogspot.com, in the Holiday Stuff album. Thank you for joining us while we made a few quick crafts for the dollhouse. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at My Froggy Stuff and Bella of My Froggy Stuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!